her feet abided not in her house.
So you see that? That is what I noticed for our women. She come met me, alright, and she's loud and stubborn, her feet doesn't abide in her house, man.
Now, is she without? Now in the streets?
She's what?
Now in the streets?
She belongs to the streets, man. She belongs to the streets. I'm like, bro, I'm reading that in the Proverbs, bro. I'm thinking like, bro, like that's in the Bible. She belongs to the streets, it's in the Bible.
And lieth in wait at every corner.
She lieth in wait at every corner. God.
So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me.
Alright, that's what they do, right? They say, yeah, look, I just got paid, and we got a little change, let's get a Ray and nephew, let's get a Maggie. You know what I mean? She's got peace offerings with her. Let's get a 3-5.
This day have I prayed my vows. Therefore came forth.
Paid all her bills, paid her vows, paid all her bills and that.
Therefore came I forth to meet thee, and diligently to seek thy face.
Yeah, man, I come out on the road just to find you. That's what she's saying.
And I have found thee. I have decked thy bed with coverings of trepracy. What's that say? Tapracy.
Yeah, tapracy, yeah.
Tapracy, with the carved works.
Alright, so she's got the flowers, she's got the ointments, she's got the incense burning. Know them galley, she burned the sage and all of that. You know what I mean? The mad thing. Fire upon that sage woman there, man. Them woman there is some witchcraft.
With fine linen of Egypt.
Alright, the nice bed sheets out. She got the Versace's out, the linen thing.
I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, and aloes and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves. For a good man is not at home.
Alright, so you're a good man, bro. She's looking for the good ones. You know what I mean? Yeah, she want the good man. You want the one that can, you know what I mean? Don't go home.
For the good man is not.
Crutches morning, bro.
For the good man is not at home. He is gone a long journey. He have taken a bag of money with him.
Just so that, you know what I mean, you can get a cab home. You know what I mean, you can't get stranded. This is what brought me to the truth, bro. I'm just showing you the scripture still.
Alright, so like, what's the moral of the story? How does that come?
Keep going. We're going to keep going. Let's go. It's beautiful there. You know what I mean?
He have taken a bag of money with him. And when I come home at the end of the day appointed, with her much fair speech as she caused him to yield, and with
like Delilah, you know, to Samson, you know, the fair speech.
And with flattering of her lips she forced him. He goeth after her straight away, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of stocks, till dark strike through his liver, and as a bird hastened unto the snare, knoweth not that it is not for his life. Hearken unto me. Now therefore, O ye children, and attend thy words of thy mouth. Let not thy heart decline to her ways, or go astray in her paths. For she has cast down many wounded, yea, strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell.
What?
Her house is the way to hell, going down to her chambers of death.
Wow, that's what woke me up, bro. I was getting my heart hurt by too many women on the roads, bro. Single parents and that, leaving my baby mom, going to that girl. She's trying to turn my head crazy. I'm running to my dad for counsel, like, help me out, pops. You know what I mean? Proverbs chapter 7, bro. Alright, from 10 on down. And I was like, that's the scripture that helped me, see? But there's more, man. There's more scriptures that always show you that this is our people, bro. It's not good. This don't fit the Indian people. This don't fit the Chinese people, man. That's not how they live. This is how we live, bro. You get me? You got the flyer, yeah? Give him another one. Give him another one. No, give him another one. Yeah, man. Give me Isaiah 42. Give me Isaiah 42, yeah, man. Well, bro, all we're trying to say is the truth, bro. We want the truth to set people free. The Messiah, we don't understand, if your brother Liam's been telling you, he's coming like a so-called black man with woolly hair to destroy the people that have done this to our nation, you get me? Our nation, we can't be like this anymore, bro. Or on the blocks and on the, you know what I mean? Thinking for the lesser thing. We've got to come out of the weed thing and the gallus thing. Gotta kind of wake up, man. It's high time to wake out of the sleep, King. You get me? And thank you for your time, bro. Alright, you're an Israelite, bro. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Simeon or Judah. Come on, Mr. Man. Yeah, so let's what was you going to? Isaiah 42, man. 21. Isaiah 42. You've been in 42 for us.
Isaiah 42:21. Yahweh is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
What?
But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore.
Yeah, man, and this is why another scripture that kind of cemented that we are the Israelites, man. We're a people robbed and spoiled, man. We're for a prey, and no one wants to restore us. No one wants to say, leave them the repatriations and let's, you know what I mean, give them back what they. We don't even want it right now, man. We're looking at all of that and we're like, yo, we're giving thanks that we can breathe and we can see you guys burning each other up. That's what we give thanks for, man. Just put it in your bag. I'm trying to protect it, yeah. But yeah, man, all praises to the Most High, man, that we can see the destruction of this wicked place, man. And that's the spirit you need to be in. That's what got the brother over here, man. You heard what? Nuclear weapons are going to blow this place up, man. Yeah, let me stop the scooter and come and hear what the brothers are really saying, man. Because a lot of people, like I said, they're just going around. Give me the Matthew 24 and 36.
This is Matthew 24 verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away.
And did what?
And took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah, man, all of you guys are marrying, drinking, loving it up, going to the party, getting frass. You know what I mean? I'm outside. We're outside. And then blood, the flames come and burn up your rotted, man. Because you weren't ready for the day, man. You weren't preparing yourself, man. That's what the saints are doing. That's why you guys are like, oh, these guys with the Bible, man. They're always out there, man. We always see them with the speaker, man. Well, we never saw them last week, man. But they came back again, like, because they was in another place. And they come back here this week, man. The people are kind of pissed off that they see us, King. Yeah, King. Hey, bless for your time, King. Hey, what we're trying to say is to our people. You know, what we're trying to say to our people is, yeah, bro, that it's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. You know what I mean? Like, we need to kind of like, and it's not like condescending to the people, but it's just reality. When we get, give me Isaiah 33 and 6. You know what I mean? Because there's going to be some serious times coming. Give me Jeremiah chapter 30 and 7.
Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Wisdom and knowledge, the stability of the times. You know what I mean? In them times, we're not going to want to know how to chop up a 3.5 or to mix a little snow and a white and you know what I mean? And turn it into ice, you understand? We're not going to want to know that. We're going to want to know how to purify water, how to make a tent, what is the correct herbs that grow out of the ground and not a poison. We're going to want to know stability, wisdom and stability in the times to come, bro. It's going to be serious. Knows it, these are some serious times. Go on, King.
That's why they put us away from what we're used to from our original habitat.
Exactly. Exactly.
We're away from our knowledge, our culture, and everything like this. We had to even put so many different religions in place to split everyone apart. It's mad, fam. It's one of them things where, bro. So we just have to try and educate our own people.
The one thing we like to tell our people, yeah. Who are you?
My name?
Yeah, no, not your name. Like, yeah, your name. What's your heritage? What's your nationality? Congolese, yeah. Yeah, man. King Leopold, man. That damn blasted demon, man. We're all on him, bro. Are you mad? touching man's brothers, bro. So hear this, yeah? Congo. What does that mean, bro?
Everything in Congo.
No, but it means there's a lot of minerals in Congo. But what does the name Congo? Like every name has a meaning, innit? You know what I mean? Like James means Jacob or supplanter, right? Like names have meanings. Like Warren means watchman. So like Congo, what does that mean? Like Jamaica, it means wood and water. Yeah, like I don't want to be wood and water, bro. I want to be more than that.
Obviously, everyone has to remember, you see, Congo is not originally spelled with a C, it's spelled with a K, innit?
Well, even that, still, what does it mean? Even with the K?
Kingdoms of Congo, innit?
Okay.
Kingdoms.
So look, that's a little research for
It's
you
like
to do, bro.
It was like a place where...
Who's got a smartphone? Let's just quickly find out. Let's quickly find out. And we're going to show you, King, alright, that in these times to come, bro, we need to be, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of these times, bro. We need to have that wisdom of what does Congo really mean? Why am I calling myself that name, bro? Because remember, names hold weights, bro. If you're calling yourself nigger, you know what I mean? Every minute they're calling you nigger, then you're saying, what's up, my nigger? That's gonna put a sort of vibration on you, bro. So we need to know the vibration they're putting on us. We're calling ourselves Jamaica, we're the fastest, we got the jerk. But bro, that's nothing. It's just wood and water, fam. Look how they treat us, man. It's not like, that's why we got to put a better name on ourselves, you get me? Give me the Isaiah 44 and 5.
Congo, yeah, it's basically from the Bantu, yeah, which is like a Hebrew, meaning mountains.
Mountains. Congo means mountains, bro. Wow. Yeah. Lineage, yeah. They're like the Ashantis, they Jamaica. So yeah, it means the Bantus. We're all the Bantus, right?
So go on. Like this? No, 44 and 5. Isaiah 44 and 5.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 44 and 5. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and
The Lord, his name is Yahweh, okay? Yahweh.
and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord, a surname of himself, surname himself by the name of Israel.
So bro, that's our surname. That is our literal name, bro. Everyone don't have like you guys are the West Africans. West Africa's not in the Bible, King. You understand? If we know Bantus are Israelites, are Hebrews, we should have that name on us. That name is powerful, bro. That name ain't a little soft name, bro. Exactly, because there's people thinking that they're Israel, but they're claiming they're Israelis. They just live there. Isaiah 32. Let's find out how. I'm just going to show you why that name Israel is so powerful, bro. It's not a little lightweight name as Genesis 32. When his name.
It's not a lightweight name to have, bro. It's very powerful. Yeah, you know.
God. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 32 and 28. And
No. Start 24.
God. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 32 and 24. But Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day.
Now this is an angel, King. Right? He's wrestling an angel at this time.
And when he saw, and he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh.
So the angel was like, wow, I got a weak spot, man. He's not letting me go. I got him in the head. Let me give him my granddad. Yeah, scrapping him, bro. Gave him a hollow on his thigh. Granddad did give him a granddad, bro. Jacob ain't letting go.
And Jacob's thigh was out of the joint, and he wrestled with him. And he said, let me go, for this day breaketh.
Alright, let me go, man. We can't be wrestling all day, man. Let me go, man.
And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me.
Yeah, but you gotta give me my reward, man. Give me my belt, man.
And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob,
This is his reward, bro.
but Israel.
Bro, his name got changed, bro. His name got changed. And what does it mean?
For a prince has power with God.
He would rather be called Prince of Power than mountain or wood and water and nigger, like Nigeria, you're a nigger. And Ghana. And, yeah, I want to be the Prince of Power, bro. Yeah, bro. Jacob is a cool name, But bro, I'm called Prince of Power, bro. Prince of God. All praises to the Most High, bro. So that's your heritage, bro. That's your name, King. You understand? That, and hold that with weight. If someone says, what's your nationality, bro? Say, bro, I'm Israel, bro. My nationality is Israelite. And hold that with weight, King. And be proud of it. Make sure they put respect on that name, bro. Understand? Congo, it's all good. We understand our lineage of where our ancestors have gone through. You know, we're not dogging it, you know what I mean? But we know that there's more weight. And we're going to show you why. We're going to show you why.
This is Revelation 21 and verse 12. Verse 1. And it reads, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
It's high time to wake up out of sleep. This place is going to be gone away. Don't worry, bro. The brothers, your people, they went down there. Yeah, now that's, bro. We got to make sure you're good hearing this holy scriptures, bro. Yeah. So look, it says this place is going to be passed away. There's a new thing coming, and that new thing is so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans were going to be running this place, man. Not all the blacks. All right, only the ones that are coming from the Bantu tribes and from Judah, Benjamin. Understand? The Israelite ones, because not just because they're black, that doesn't mean that they're our people. You know what I mean? A lot of them, they will call them the Hamitic people. You understand? They're Hamitic. They come from Nimrod, like Cush. You understand?
Right. So jump to 12, yeah? Revelation 21 and 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates.
On this new kingdom to come, there's a gate. This is the entrance. You know, like when you go to the ring, there's an entrance, right?
And at the gates 12 angels.
And there's normally like security guards at the front of the dance. You know what I mean?
And names written thereon.
They got the guest list. They got the guest list. So this is the new kingdom, bro. They got a guest list. They got the kingdom, the gates.
Security is 100.
Security is 100. 100. Yeah, they're on point. Like no ID, you're not getting in.
That's right. It's like
If your name.
like God just free everyone and see what we do what and resetting the format and now it's guest list, you know?
Yeah, guest list. Because
they give everyone a chance. That's right.
yes, because it says for wide is for broad is the gate to destruction, and narrow is the way into the kingdom, bro. You know, broad is the way to destruction, bro. But narrow is the way to get into the kingdom, bro.
Which are the names, so let me read that again. And names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Bro, wow. It's not the children of Egypt. It's not the children of Cush. It's not the children of the Philistines, of the Canaanites, of the Ishmaelites. It's the children of Israel. So I'd rather want to be called Israel. I don't want to be damn Muslim now. I want to be a Muslim.
I'll be real, if I was real, when I was 16 I stopped being a Christian. I didn't believe it. And I went through every different type of religion. Or I went into African. And it just picks up every now and then, it just comes to every day.
You mean Romans chapter 10 and 1? This is you, King. This is you in a nutshell. I'm going to read you a scripture that pertains to you.
This is Romans chapter 10.
My name is Isaiah as well.
Hey, that's my name, bro.
I swear.
In Hebrew it's Yeshaya.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeshaya.
my mom's always on to me. She said, oh no, you're a prophet.
The Most High saved you. That's what it means. The Most High saved you.
You don't understand the situation I've been through.
Praises.
This is the book of Romans 10 and verse 2. Verse 1, Salakia. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved.
So our heart's desire and prayer is that Israel should be saved, bro. Right?
For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
Bro, you got the zeal, bro. That zeal means you've got the heart. You know what I mean? The dedication. You want to seek Him, bro, but you don't have the knowledge of everything in such. That's why what we do, we gather ourselves together. We commune with each other. We seek, you understand? We seek out each other, and why it's cancelled, because iron sharpens another iron. Your brother, if you go a little way, your brother's like shing, and you sharpen each other. Iron can't sharpen with wood. Iron has to sharpen with another piece of iron. That's where knowledge increases, bro, with our brethren. So as you're going on that road, even for me, bro, it was hard. I didn't have many brothers. I used to go and to debate with everyone. There was not many people in England that had the same sort of mindset of the truth. But then when you come to grow in this thing and you keep pushing the word of the Most High, He builds you, bro. That's why the Spirit will jump on the brother that He told you to come in here, King. Yeah, man, we're gonna link you. This is not a one-day team, man.
Because we come from the roads, bro. We come from the ghettos, fam. We come from selling the things and them shit right. And it's not every day I come. Yeah. I know it's not what a man's supposed to do. It's not man's supposed to be doing, bro. Man got a bigger calling and bigger mission, bigger battles. Isaiah. You're shy, man. We're men of war, King. We're men of war, and we're most sides a man of war. We're made in His image. So when we're out here, this is what we need to be doing. Bro.
This is Zephaniah. Zephaniah chapter 2. Zephaniah chapter 2. Gather thyself together. Gather thyself together, O nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth.
Before what?
Before the decree bring forth.
Yeah, man, we need to gather together before the great and terrible day of thermonuclear destruction comes. Understand? This is what we've been told. This is a commandment, bro.
Bring forth before the day passeth as a chaff. Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you. Before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all meek of the earth, which have wrought of His judgment. Seek ye righteousness. Seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
And that's the part, man. We need to be meek, alright? It's not about being aggressive and angry at everything, alright? We can't let the sun go down on our wrath. We gotta let bygones be bygones with brothers, man. Know that thing, you giving him back my money, I'm on him. All of that meds, bro. Sometimes there's a scripture that says, if your brother never even paid you back, give him more. Give him the same amount because he's still low. That's brotherly love, fam. And if you can't pay that back within 7 years, wipe the debt clean, man. Say, oh, you're good, bro, man. Because the Most High's been blessing you anyway. You don't have to be, I need that money, bro. What you been on, cuz. That's how you do with the other nations, man. Because they want their 1p. If you're 10p, 20p short, bro, they're making sure you pay that back, man. They remember that 1p, bro.
How do you think? Have a big themselves.
Well, like, see myself. Yeah, see myself. I do music as well. So what I've done, I've never it never was in my soul to push. I'm gonna get my bandana and rip this and get my guns out. It was never in my spirit. But I know all the man, bro. I know Rich. I know all the man. You understand? I know like abs. You get me? I know the part lane. I know the man, bro. But I'm not about to put myself in that position and rep with this man, rep with the Bruce Grove man, rep with the Ida man, them. You know what I mean? Let me go check. Let me go check Dubs. Let me go check NPR. Let me go. But there's man them in the camps. There's man them in them gangs. That man, when they see me, they say, yo, you're Israelite. They know man's changed. They know I'm still the same. I'm still the same. He still ain't gonna just back me up because I'm reading my Bible. He can just back me up. But they know that man's mission is on a bigger meds. It's about us getting together as brothers. It's about, you know what I mean, us trying to change each other. Bigger battles than fighting than in Edmonton and Tottenham, bro. That's madness. But you know why this is on us, though? Do you know why that spirit's on us, bro? We'll show you this, bro. We'll show you. This is why it's on us. Give me the verse 45 first. Go verse 45 first.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and shall overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. For they shall be on thee for a sign.
So when we read these curses, they're on us for a sign. This is how you identify who there is, the people of Congo, Jamaica, who these guys are, man. You can't, because now they say they can't be called these names, man. Alright, because this is the curses are a sign onto them. You see, when you see that, okay, that's, you know what I mean? This is the scooter. That's the sign. That's okay. That's what. This is Jimmy's. Okay, that's the hair shop. That's a sign for these guys, right?
Khan, therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
Alright, so everything we want, hunger, thirst, we have to go and buy it where? Tesco's. You gotta go down KFC. You gotta go to their places.
And in thirst, and in nakedness, and in a want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he has destroyed thee.
Alright, so nakedness, man, like our crepes, our clothes, they're made from Taiwan, they're made from Philippines. They're not made by us, bro. Italians, the Versace and them, man. Adidas, Germans. You know what I mean? They're all made from the other. They're not made by our people, bro. And even if we do have a T-shirt that we're selling, it's Fruity Looms. We just printed something on it and selling it. But you understand? It's not made with. It's not made by us.
Man, I'm putting the same money that we work so hard for. Bro.
No one ain't getting the Kente clothes.
Back into their pockets.
You know what I mean? Are you buying the Kente? You know how much Kente is? That original hand-woven Kente is like £200 for a meter and all of that, bro. Yes, and that's more kind of like giving back to your people. But what are they gonna do with it anyway? They're gonna most probably give the money to Mercedes Benz. They're gonna give the money to Mercs or Germans. Alright? The money don't stay in our communities, bro. Alright?
And the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far of the end of the earth.
Alright, they come to Congo, nations from far, Belgium and that, King Leopold.
As swift as the eagle flyeth.
And that's what they use. They use the eagle. And that's the sign they use.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And we don't understand Belgium. We don't understand French. We don't understand this damn English bastard tongue.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard a person of the old, nor show favour to the young.
Because they fed our children to alligators, man. They cut off a lot of hands of the Congolese, man. When they was carrying red rubber all the way from Belgium to Congo to Belgium, man. Through bro, madness.
You go Congo, bro. What they show
The cobalt and that.
everyone's crying, everyone's crying.
The cobalt and that. And I think they found gold recently, innit?
Bro, a whole mountain full of gold. as well.
Yeah, Congo.
They robbed everyone that took it, but everyone who robbed it, take it, even my grandma.
Bro,
They robbed it.
they robbed there, bro. And you know what? I cried. Bro, I cried when I heard that Congo found struck gold again. I cried because I'm like, bro, what does that mean? Is that gonna benefit them?
Yeah.
It's gonna be more pain and more bloodshed and suffering, man.
The way my grandma called
You know what I
it,
mean?
her life was gonna change.
Yeah, she thought,
The
yeah.
other week after said, yeah.
This was recently as well. This was about a month or two months ago, bro. I'm like, Congo struck gold. I'm like, what does that mean for the Congo, bro? More killing, more bloodshed for the children, man. Alright, go to verse 54, okay? This is showing you that this is our Bible. Understand?
So the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom.
Bro, domestic in the households, black on black. Alright, domestic in the households, black on black crimes. This is what's going on, bro. Alright? All this bandana gang, single parents and that. When there's no man in the house, the woman thinking that she's the daddy as well, fam. And it's us, we are the ones that should be staying with our families, not just leaving them.
Yeah. Towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And that's what it is, man. Single parent households, bro. That's predominantly amongst our communities, the Bantus, bro. Understand? They shall leave, man. Yeah, bro. It's the curses, bro. Because your name is Isaiah, bro. Yeshaya. Because you're an Israelite king. It's a spirit that bears witness that we are the children of the Most High, bro. We are the children. This is how you identify Israel. Understand? But get that verse. Psalms 133.
Psalms 133 verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Yeah, man. Not no eye evil against his brother, man. How nice is it when you can walk through an ends and the man that may saying, bro, what ends you from, fam? Man saying, yo, bro, what go on? You good? You alright? Man says, you alright? You good, king? Says, yeah, bro. You know you ain't got to worry about pulling out the thing now and getting it cracking. You're just like, yeah, I feel calm around my brother. You don't want to feel on edge, bro. We're not scared of no Caucasians, you know. We're only scared of each other, bro. We're scared when we look in the mirror, because we know the only one that can defeat us is ourselves. I don't, these guys, we look at this guy, I'm not scared of this guy. Look at this guy. When I see you now, bro, I'm like, bro, I hope you don't rear up on man, bro. You know what I mean?
I didn't want to turn and I think this man like this fucking rush me.
Yeah. Like, looking at these men, these men are talking rough, blood. Like, it's not like getting out, jump on.
What's the whole religion of man?
No, it's not. They're speaking realness, bro.
Speaking realness and stating facts.
And the scripture backs us up. It's not just backing up a religion, it's backing up a nation of people.
Like a coincidence, all in one as well.
Because you know what it is, there's no Congo in here. There's no Jamaica in here. There's no Barbados in here. There's no African American in here, bro.
No such thing.
So we need to find out there, but Egypt's in here. The book of Romans is in here. Ethiopia is in here. You understand? Greek is in here. So now we know these places are in the world. Right? Antioch is in the world. Corinth is in the world. So we need to know what is our biblical name. Ishmael is in here. Ishmael is in the world. But there's other names like Elam. That's the Indian man. That's his old name, Elam. And then you got Moab. That's the Chinese man's biblical old name. There's Parish. You know what I mean? Javan. These are old nationalities. Where's the nations? Yeah, Goma. What we've learned, when you gather with your brothers, you start to learn the names that they've been given them biblically. There's 18 nations in the Bible, and the Most High only loves one of them. That's the Israelites. All the rest of them, they are considered to be damned. Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 6. We're gonna show you something, bro. I bet you've never heard this, bro. Right? Give me the one where it says when they're together. The one is together. Yeah, give me verse 9. Verse 9.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse 9. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe unto him that is alone.
That's what I'm trying to say. Man might think you're on the blocks, you got all the man them with you, you're about. But because your spirit doesn't resonate with what they're on, the mindset they're on, you're just alone amongst a bunch of niggas. You understand? You start, when you're with like-minded brothers, you know what we mean. When you're with like-minded brothers, you're moving together in unity. When one falls, he will pick you up with righteousness. Not say, bro, we're gonna ride out on them, man. But what you say, you want a 3-5, yeah? You're feeling bad. Don't hold all the Ray and nephew, man. Just drink it off. That's not the meds. Want a brother to give you some water, man, to counsel you righteously. You get me? I know you're a boss. You see the goons around just waiting for you to move, cuz. If man says, man, I think he's ready. Bro, what it is, you're doing what you're doing, but it's your salvation. It's your soul. You understand? They're hoping for you. Why? Because they know you're the one, when it gets cracking, you're going to make sure heads are bust. So they're waiting for you to make the movements. To get it though. Because you're a leader, you're a king, bro. You're a king, bro. You're a leader, bro. We're all everyone up here are kings, bro. We're all leaders, bro, in our own right, in our own household. You're a king of your own soul, man. Alright? Finish this one, bro. There's more in this.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 12. But be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
Yeah, man. It's saying, look, we keep the commandments of the Most High, bro. This is like, when we're up there, bro. Look, our whole premise is that our people, we want them to repent. We want them to change their ways, bro, to convert and to be healed. But that's the whole mission, bro. Our whole mission is that this life that we're living now is being watched over. And what we're doing in this life is going to be accountable for in the days of judgment, bro. Understand? So, like, everything we're doing, we have a chance to repent as Israelites. The other nations, They ain't got a we're not up here trying to say, oh, let's hold hands with the heathens, man, and everyone, man. We're only up here for our brothers and sisters. Alright, and they teach their children. Because it's about the kingdom growing. No.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, and start 54. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Adam, alright? Everyone was said to say, oh, we all come from Adam, all mankind, all human, right?
Let's see.
Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Alright, so there's a chosen, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. And there's a people chosen out of them people of Adam. We're going to show you who they are.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
And this was spoken, Deuteronomy, give me Deuteronomy 1 before you get that. Because if you can't just go straight to 7. Let's see who the first, someone might say, oh, that's about everyone. Let's go to the who Deuteronomy was written for. Right? There's like a book, it's the genre, right? They got the horror books, that's for the people that like horror things, the freaky people. And you got the damn sports books, that's for the footballer. This is a Bible, who is it for? Let's give it a shot.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 1 from the top. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on the side of Jordan.
Yeah, man. On the side of Jordan, the Most High's favorite river. Most High's got favorites, bro. And he spoke to Israel. This is who Deuteronomy is about. Go on.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
Has what?
Has chosen thee to be a special people.
So, from Adam, who he's chosen, is Israel, the holy, the special.
A special people unto himself, above all people.
Above what?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Bro, you are above all these other nations, bro. Understand? This guy here thinking things matter, voting for things that matter and that. These guys over here, these damn wasteful people. You already know this already. I reckon you already know this. But it's more confirmation when we read that from the Bible. Now, what it is.
How is I'm not bothered. When I'm going, everywhere I go is that. Everyone looks at me.
Yeah.
But look at man like that, man. Look at man like raw, like.
Yeah.
How could I go in the room with a million people?
You look like Josh. You know Josh. You look like a guy called Josh. I'm saying we got that look, bro. We look alike as well. We're like family, bro. We're tribes of people that are family. Therefore come from one tribe of man. That's Jacob. Understand? Alright? Did you finish that? Yeah. On the earth, right? So let's read this. And now we establish who the chosen is. You see how we got to do it? You can't just read one. You have to go to another book, and each of them, they don't contradict each other. They all commend each other. Harmonious, yeah.
So funny. That's how scientists
Three witnesses, innit? Like different proofs. Yeah, proofs and that, yeah.
Right. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 56.
Bring it out.
As for the other people which also come of Adam.
No, 55.
So yeah, Salakia. 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
For whose sake?
For our sake.
Oh, if you ever knew the whole world was made for you, King.
That's right.
That's mad, isn't it? King Leopold, who's he now, bro? When the world was made for you, bro.
Teach, King.
Right.
Man.
As for the other people,
But now for this guy. Now, let's talk about this guy.
as for the other people which also come of Adam,
Yeah, you come from Adam as well.
thou hast said that they are nothing.
Yeah, what?
They are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
Oh, they're like spit, bro. The Bible calls them the spit because they're phlegmy. We got names for them, man. Spittlin, Flemington. Alright? You know like Ash Ketchum. Alright? Spittle. Go, Spittle, go. You know what I mean? That's their names, bro. Alright? Then there's the Ishmael, what's he called? Arse, isn't it? He's a donkey. Alright? Ishmael's called donkey. They got names, bro. You know what I mean? They gave us names. They gave us names, bro. Nigger and that, bro.
Swine in
Bloody walk and that. Calling us all these mad names, bro. Boy, come here, boy. nigger boy. Alright, so we gotta get ready to give them names, man. You gotta get creative with this, man.
What's the other one? Woofy.
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 Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Got names for these guys, man.
I mean, read that bit again. Yeah. 56. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Oh, imagine you got a whole bucket. You got a whole bucket of water, and you're rolling. For some drop, are you going to be like, oh, let me sweep that up and try to put that back in the bucket?
So me not cry
No,
over spill.
don't cry over spilled milk, man. That's gone now, isn't it? Give me that. And look, that's in the book of what, second Ezra's, right? So Ezra spoke about it. Bro, like you said, 2 or 3 witnesses. Let's see if anyone else speaks about this. Go to Isaiah 44 and Isaiah 40 and 15. Isaiah is your name, bro. Isaiah says the same thing, cuz. You should be in the spirit of Isaiah right now. So when you see these guys, they're like, the Turkish guy is on your block, but you got to remember, the Most High, he's not, man. Right? Bro, we've been working for them, selling the Class A drugs for how long? Right? Giving us the damn cheap weed. Right? The Star Dog and that. We're buying their things off of them and making them rich, bro. Going to their off licenses, making their families rich, bro. Buying their big Range Rovers, and they're laughing at us. Yeah, bro, you're not my pro. You're less than nothing, bro. You're like a damn spit, man. You're okay, bro. They're rising up too much, man. That's kind of blasphemy, bro. Dare you call me brother? That's blasphemy, bro. Yeah, getting their soul in their thing by the Indian. It's mad. Come on, read that, bro. Isaiah, you don't know.
Isaiah 40 and verse 15. Behold, the nation.
Hey, yo, brother, get your hand off the heathens, man. Yeah, man, look, he's laughing at you, man.
Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
Oh, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. Isaiah says the same thing as the same.
Right. And are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Bro, dust that can't even be weighed. You put it on the scales, it's not even worth anything. You know what I mean? You can't try to shot that, bro. I'm gonna make peas out of that. Put more dust. I'm getting more dust, and it's not still ain't even weighing nothing, bro. Now you try to scoop up all the dust, man. Just trying to get it into a 3-5, man. It's not even getting there. It's not getting there.
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn.
Bro, imagine being not even sufficient enough to burn. You know what I mean? You go, oh, let's burn this now, bro. It's only Lebanon. It's already damn ash already, bro. That's why the Most High talks. And that's why we don't hear this in the churches, bro. That's why we're not really up here to convince people, bro. All we're up here is to just read. And then you interpret it yourself. But did we try to break it down into, has anything we said in this Bible tried to be broken down into some prosperity? Just reading thus saith, bro.
Any of our own people to gain this knowledge, to have the opportunity to even and to just leave it at that road that they don't deserve.
All praises to the Most High, bro. So now what it is, bro, when you get this knowledge, it says, bro, we have to increase it, bro. There's no reason just holding on to it and just sitting on it and just laughing with it, man. Give me that in Sirach chapter 20. Because what you said is spiritual, bro. Everything's that are coming out your mouth, bro. I'm like, rah. There's a scripture for this.
Every time.
There's a zeal, like I said, you got a zeal, but it's just not according to the knowledge. That's why we're here for you, King. You know what I mean? To be brotherly love, man.
This is Sirach chapter 20 and verse 30.
Bring it down.
Wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up. What profit is in them both?
Yeah, man. If you got all that wisdom and all that, it's like treasure, wisdom. Give me Proverbs 16 and 16. Wisdom is like treasure, bro. Give me Proverbs 8 and 9. Proverbs 8 and 9. Wisdom that's hoarded up. Like hoarded means like you know what I mean? You know what hoarded up means? Hoarders, man. Wisdom that's hoarded up. What profit in that? That's why we're told to come out here and speak wisdom. It's not meant to be paid for, man. Yeah. Not meant to see a water bucket and you put money in water buckets. Yeah. we got a hat, a water bucket, and you put money in the water bucket. Like there's no bad in giving alms, like to brothers, where we can all congregate together and make sure we got the correct flyers and the speakers. These things cost, innit? You know what I mean? There's no bad in like getting together and making sure that we're all together in unity, moving to push the mission, not to push. Man's got the big Bentley, and you guys are gonna keep giving me your thing for I can get my Bentley and my runway. I want my private runway. Remember, Tiffany Dollar said, I don't want to queue up with you guys. I'm the man of the Lord. I feel like I need to just go to my mission and not have to queue up. I want my own private jet. Man's talking rageous, blood. He's on that pedestal.
You know what? Jesus, I can do it. Get what you were trying to get out of.
So yeah, man had got persecuted by his people, man, put on a cross, and you want to damn jet. Madness.
Proverbs 16 and verse 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver?
Yeah, man. So all that wisdom and knowledge we got, we can't just sit on it and think it's going to be worth anything. It's gonna die with you now. Yeah. So the same with the money. You're this flesh. The gold doesn't die with you and you go to heaven with the gold. That's some Greek mythology stuff, isn't it? They got the coins. Egypt, yeah, they got the coins on the eyes, so that when they die, the Vikings and that, they can pay them to the damn, to the death, what's his name? What's his name? Darth Vader and that. Yeah, that's Norwegian and stuff. That's mad things, man. We can't. That's not what we're about, bro. Go on. Proverbs 8. Yeah.
Proverbs 8.
It was 9, I think. Yeah, there it is. Well, look, we'll read from 7 to 11.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and 7.
Bring it out.
For my mouth shall speak the truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them.
Yeah, man. The Bible says fire upon faggots, man. Fire upon lesbians, man. Batty, man. Alright? All of them things, they're fire for that, man. Like, don't eat pork, lobster, shrimp, prawns. Fire upon that, man. Grow a beard on your face, alright? Because you look like a woman, man. You know what I mean? Grow a beard. You know what I mean? Laughing over there, trying to go on the underground, smirk. Well, grow a beard because lions carry manes. Lionesses, they don't have manes. You understand? Be a lion in this thing, right?
Khan. They are all plain to him. They are all plain to him.
That's why we said we're not trying to break it down and make it seem like some prosperity thing. It's just plain. This place has to be burnt because of the wickedness going on. And the Most High says we're going to run things after. When we keep faith and do his works. You understand?
They are all plain to him, understandeth, and the right to them that findeth knowledge.
And they're right. Bro, you found this, bro. You're like, yo, this is sounding right to you, bro.
Receive my instruction, and not silver and knowledge rather than choice of gold.
See that? Money ain't worth nothing. It's rather, like you said, I'd rather want to get more wisdom. If you get it now, you'll be silly to just leave it on the sides and just let more wickedness grow. Let the righteousness grow. Understand? Yeah, man. Fire upon sodomites, man. Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. But yo, let's not take away from what's going on. That's a distraction. That's Satan. That's Satan. And you know what it is? They do that. They do that because they want to be seen, because they're lacking something inside their souls. It's just their Satan, man. So they want to do it so why? So people can look at them. If you don't look at them, they're losing. They're winning when you put your attention on them.
They're trying to run the world and we're allowing them.
No. I tell you that. They're not allowed to do that, bro. Tell you that, no. I know what you mean, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to
say? People are just, our people are throwing a blind eye. They're saying, our people are saying, if it don't hurt me, if it don't affect me, then it doesn't matter. Let's let them do what they want to do. But then they're gonna take your children, yeah, man. They push it on the damn children on the Netflix and this. Alright, go on, bro. Come on.
Receiveth my instruction, not of silver, and knowledge rather than a choice of gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all things that may be desired are not to be compared to it.
Yeah, can't compare this, man. So don't hide it, man. Give me that one there, my bro. Proverbs 1. Because this is what we're ordained to do. Give me the Luke 14:23.
Alright. Alright. With Proverbs 1 and 5, a wise man will hear and it will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
That's what you're doing, bro. You've been wise, bro. You've been listening, learning, not to us, King, to the holy scriptures, bro. And that's how we gain understanding, bro. But not just that. You gotta kind of pray for these things as well. It's not like it just falls on your lap. You have to pray, you have to call for it, bro. That's what Solomon done, innit? Solomon was told, what do you want, man? Solomon says, yo, I'm gonna have to run these big Samsons, these mighty Isaiahs, man. Solomon's like, look, give me wisdom and knowledge to help me to rule these people, man. Imagine you got Usain Bolts and that. You got Lewis Hamiltons, you got Michael Jordans, and talented you got all these big guys, all right, now famous stature. How are you gonna run these guys, man? They're gonna look for you to be your king, man. You're gonna need wisdom for that. You need to be wise for that. Like when you're on the roads, bro, and you're on the blocks and you're the boss of your block, fam, you know they come to you, why? Because you have you're streetwise. You understand? But the streets are gonna be burnt by nukes. So there's no need for being streetwise again. You need to be spiritually wise now. You understand? That's another road for you, bro.
This is Proverbs 1 and verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the street.
Now when you got the wisdom, you're not gonna sit down on it. Let me get my Bible, let me highlight it up, and let me just stay at home. Let me not show it to no one. That's mad.
Let me just dig it let me dig it under the pit.
Throwing that, trying to resample the head of that kind of using time.
Yes.
To go out, go in and out.
I'll just cry aloud. Go on for the speaker.
Proverbs 1 and verse 21. She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
That's why you'll see brothers most probably doing this in certain different places. You might see them in South London, Brixton, you might see them in Speaker's Corner. Wisdom, you always see the truth. The truth. Anyone that's really in this truth, you're gonna notice. You're gonna find it somehow. It's gonna be in the chief place. It might not be when you want it, but it's gonna be when the Most High wants you to have it. You understand? Because like I said before, bro, I've passed by certain things like this. I'm like, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready for it. I was more ready for the 2 in the blues and the 4 and a halves. You know what I mean? Getting a little cue with the snowy.
Sometimes you think you're ready for it, but you're actually not ready for it. That's why you don't come yet.
You don't come yet. You don't see it.
Most times timing is always the best time.
Exactly. Alright, bro.
She crieth, 21, she crieth in the chief place of concourse.
That's why in the chief place, that's why you see us out here in a place in the ghettos. We don't just go to anywhere. We don't want to end up going to Westminster and all of that. We're going to the place where our people dwell, in the ghettos, man. The word ghetto literally means where the Jews dwell.
Yeah.
That's right. You know what I mean? That's like, you know when we looked up Congo and found out what Congo is. We look up ghetto, the etymology of the word ghetto means where the Jews dwell. Alright, go on.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates.
Openings of the gates.
In the city.
In the city.
She uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones,
How long, ye simple ones?
Will you love simplicity?
Our people like to be simple, bro. That an ox knows his owner and an ass knows his master's crib. But our people, they don't even want to consider who they are. They don't even want to know and learn. Isaiah, yeah, it's in this.
Isaiah.
This is Isaiah, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3.
Chapter 1, bro, at the beginning.
An ox knoweth his owner, and an ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know. My people do not consider.
They don't even want. All praises to the Most High that Isaiah stopped to even hear and consider the word.
Can't.
Because remember, he said at the beginning, he thought that we might have got on it, push religion on it. But then the Most High opened your ears. Understand? Bro, some people can have closed ears. They got ears, but they're closed. He opened your ears, not your eyes, bro, to feel it and hear this word, kid. No. Go to verse 15. Verse 15.
And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you. Yea, ye make many
What to say? Verse 16.
wash you, make you clean,
Alright, this is what
put
this-
away the evil of your doings
This-
before mine eyes,
This is what
and
the Most
cease
High wants
to
from
do
us.
evil.
Alright, he wants us to wash us, bro. And we wash is with this word. Alright, give me Psalms. Psalms a day keeps the demons away. Yeah? Let's bring out a Psalm. Psalm 119, verse 9. That's what we were told, innit? With the Psalms a day, man. Alright, and it's good. You need to rehearse that a lot. Get the Bible app on your phone. Have you got a Bible app? Bro, get KJVA. That's the one we use, because why we got A, right? It's got the apocrypha in there. It's got, remember we was reading 2nd Ezra's in there. This word apocrypha, bro, remember etymologies of words? It means hidden or secret. So KJV is the King James Version, but when you add the A, it adds the apocrypha. You understand? So it's a good thing to have. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so go on, bring it out, bro. That's yours.
This is the book of Psalms 119 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
That's how, when we listen to this word, go back to that Isaiah again. So you see what I'm saying? How they all marry up each other. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. And you've got to put them in together. They're called precepts. Give me that Isaiah 28 as well. Go on. 1 and 16. Finish that.
Put away the evils of your...
Read it, Isaiah 1 and 16.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Wash you, make you clean, put away the evils of your doings before mine eyes, and cease to do evil.
Alright, go on.
Learn to do well, and seek judgment. Relieve the oppressed, judge the fatherless, and plead for the widow.
Alright, that's what we've been told to do, bro. That's our ordinance. That's what we've been told to come out here and speak to the people, man.
God.
Isaiah, go on, you got Isaiah's? Yeah. We're going to stay in Isaiah for Isaiah. Let's do that. Isaiah 58. Go on.
28 and
28 and 9.
This is Isaiah 28 and verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Alright, so this it says learn, right? Remember that's the word it said, learn, to do well. Who shall we teach? How shall we learn?
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
How do we understand the words that are written, bro? That's what we said to you at the beginning, Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the times. Go on.
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Alright, weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast like a baby, man. You can't tell an old man and give an old man milk again. But that's how we have to move. As big and old as we have to be meek and humble and just learn again, bro. Whole process again. That's the best. We are paralytic, bro. We are literally, we're spiritually paralytic, bro. Spiritually dead. That's what Ezekiel 37 says, man. Can these bones live? Can these bones live? We're spiritually paralytic. Alright, go on. Go on.
For precept must be upon precept.
Precept is what we're doing now. You see how he says, Psalm says that brothers, when we went to the one brother alone is not good enough. It's good when you've got like-minded brothers around. See how we went into so many different psalms and different things. Let's talk about the one topic. Understand? Where precepts of knowledge coming together.
For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
Alright, and that's what some brothers were on in the New Testament. How would I understand unless a man teach me? Right? That's when Philip had to go to the eunuch, the Ethiopian eunuch. He says he didn't understand what was going on in Psalm 61. He's talking about the gospel. What do you want? Yes, yeah, bring that up.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58. Cry aloud, spare not.
Give me Isaiah.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
So we've been told to cry aloud. That's why it might seem loud out here when you saw us at the beginning. But we have to show the house of Jacob their sins. Their sins is a contradicting God's laws. Right? A sin is if you don't if it says honor your father and mother, and you don't honor your father, you're a sinner, right? The sin is, and it's not just the 10 Commandments. Understand? Like today will be classified as a Sabbath day. Understand? So that's why we come out and we magnify His word, because all the saints, the prophets, the apostles, they push the word on the Most High Sabbath day. You understand? So brothers might work 6 days, and on the 7th day they've got a time to rest, right? Because the Sabbath was made for us to rest. So now, what better thing to do than to exalt the Most High Yahweh's word in the name of Yahweh Shai? Read that, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah 52 and verse 1.
This is what we do when we tell the people when we're out on the Sabbath days.
Awake, awake,
Go back to sleep, go back to sleep.
Awake, awake,
Close the blinds, close the curtains.
awake, awake.
Bro, we need to tell our people to wake up, man. Alright? Wake up and smell the nuclear weapons that are cooking, man. We're in a time of prophecy, bro.
put on thy strength, O Zion.
Because we're strong, bro. Put on thy strength. And what is that strength? The laws, statutes, and the commandments.
That's right.
What is the strength? Holding the faith that the Messiah is going to come to destroy wicked Babylon.
That's right.
These people love it in Babylon. They got a 50-year plan. They got a 25-year plan. They're trying
I'll be
to.
looking at my budget. I'll be telling them I'm not even going to be here for the next 2 years. Bro.
Yeah, they want Bitcoin and that. They want to make sure they can stack.
Yeah, bro. Tricking people, telling us mortgage 25 million. Nah,
Yeah, bro.
Lost it.
Lost. They're lost in the source. Go on, awake.
Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city.
Alright.
For henceforth there shall no more come unto thee the uncircumcised and unclean.
Alright, uncircumcised, man. Even of, not just of the flesh, of the heart. Right, the faith and the works. They're both the uncircumcised of the heart and of the flesh. They need to both be in unity. Go to Isaiah 14, man. The brother might not have known this, man. Come on, do you know how much times the pastors are going to jump over these scriptures?
Yeah, that's right.
Isaiah 14, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 1. Bring it out! For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob,
The Most High is going to have mercy on us, bro. Right?
and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own lands.
Right, we're going to be in our own lands, King. Go on.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob,
Alright.
and the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Bro, that doesn't sound like a good vibe for them. We're going to take the other nations that are called less than nothing, not even sufficient to burn, like spittle. We're going to take them, man. It's going to be easy pickings. Imagine all of us not fighting against one another, all in unity, with the same goal and the same mission, bro. You seen Predator? There's one of them. Imagine there's all 144,000 of them. Predators. That's dreadful for them now.
They were so threatened. That's why they stopped what was going on and they made sure. That's why they're doing what they're doing now. They're suppressing us. They're suppressing.
And it's so it's so coincidental. So like, thank you, Tomato. That Predators got locks. Like Samson, innit?
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
And they're making it look like an alien. But they know these predators, these are the angels that are going to come down, bro, with our people, going to rise up. And that's why I said there's 144,000 of them, bro. Going to rise up.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's just not a joke, bro. Because even my aunt, my grandma and stuff like that, they believe in that a brother put Simon Toko in it. It was very famous, like in the 1970s about. But bro, my man's bang miracle. Really,
Yeah.
Like things, bro, like King Leopold's, bro, they chopped my man so many times. They blended my man. My man lived with, he grew up with my grandma's grandma, so it's like, for that close connection,
spiritual
like,
things to the heart,
everyone in that place supports my man.
Bro,
They said they didn't want him coming back.
Bro,
so they blended
they
up
put
all of that.
him in a plane, took him to the other side of the world. Bro, they put him in a dirt where they tell him, man, go fix this machine. They're putting bare machinery on top of him, blending him up, doing mad things, bro. In front of them, pieces are coming together. Mad things.
Separate.
Wow.
Even the Rothschild family, one of their cousins wrote about this in their dad's diary. They found this in man's diary.
Yeah.
Bro, scientists prove facts about it. Bro, they say about
Hey,
it.
that's what I'm saying about iron sharpeneth iron, bro.
Yeah.
But here, there's also spirits on the left-hand side, bro. See that there's a lot of Nigerians and Ghanaians, bro. They be doing these rituals when they get the powder and they be cutting their bellies, bro. And their bellies, bro, literally slicing it, bro, split open, and then they're rubbing it it's not even stitched back, bro. It's back to its original movement. Literally cut open the guts, and his guts are spilling. And then he just put the powder on. Bro, but what it is spirits on the left hand side. It's spirits dealing with demonic entities. You understand? There's righteous spirits on the right hand side, and there's left spirits. And our people, they know how to tap into them mad movements. Yeah, the program. Yeah, they know how to do that. Because remember King Samuel with King Saul. He brought Samuel back to life, back from the dead in his ghostly form. You understand? So there's good soothsayers and witchcrafts. They're out here today. You get me? Not saying that your guy is on the thing. I'm just saying that's out. Just don't get confused with what entities are out there.
Every miracle
ain't what you see. Yeah.
So Isaiah 14:2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
People are going to take them, bring them to their place.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. For servants and handmaids.
They're going to be servants and handmaids, bro. Future prophecy to come. This is what we have to be hoping for, bro. Our hope and our heart's desire is Israel be saved from their enemies, so that we can have a land where there's no more
flowing with milk and honey.
Each other on the streets. Our children walking around and they're not going missing, found up in a damn on a milk carton, bro. Can't miss it. You understand?
And they shall take them captives,
whose captives they were.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Bro, we've been captives, bro. Congo, Jamaica, these are, you know what I mean, the Caribbeans, West Africans, West Indians. We've been the captives, bro. So we're gonna take them captives now. So they're pissed off, man. Watching us fight. What are they talking about? Fight for what? For Ukraine. Yeah, man, and they're looking at us pissed off, man. Because we were their captives.
Verse 4, or verse 3, and it shall come to pass in the days that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
We need rest. That's why when people say, I'm saved in the blood of Jesus, I'm saved. Saved from what? We're still this day in our captivity, man.
And from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
And that's the hard bondage we're in now. No one's saved from nothing. Give me what we can get. Revelations 13 and 9. Luke 1 and 68. We're still this day. Give me Baruch chapter, Baruch, was it 3 and 8?
Khan, this is the book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 9.
Read up.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Everyone's got ears, 2 of them, alright?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Alright, and that's the Caucasians, alright, the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, alright, the Ethiopians, the Greeks, the Romans, the Assyrians, the Ammonites, the Moabites.
He that killeth with the sword.
18 different nations, alright, 17 of them are going into captivity, man.
Right.
Go on.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
And that's what they've done, man. They've gone to the Native Americans, Gatling guns to mow them down, bro. They've come to us. They didn't even they used Jesus. That's the biggest sword. White Jesus, bro.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Bro, I see a woman in Congo the other day getting the white Jesus, getting him in a bunch and burnt in a fire, fam. A bonfire, got the damn thing, dashing it in there. She got the Bible, she dashed in the Bible as well. What it is, she dashed the Bible as well, bro. But you know what? I know why she done it. She done it because she's angry that they've used our Bible.
She's given a response with anger.
With anger, yeah, because they've used our Bible and mash him up. Because in the Bible, he doesn't look like him. He's got woolly hair, bro. Did you know this? Have you heard that?
Yeah, I heard about
But the woolly hair, have you got the leaflet? The flyer, yeah, it's on. If you got that, the information's on there. Yeah, when you got a chance, bro, it's on this one, isn't it? When you go home, I hope you go through it, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got that, and download the app, King. And then we got the YouTube channel, Lion of Israel London, right? Yeah, we got a YouTube channel. Yeah, we got Insta and that. Right? Yeah, man, look us up, King. You know what I mean? But we got our number there. That's the best thing. We got our number there. You can anytime you want, bro. Right? Yeah, so look. Yeah. Get this one, get this one.
This is the book of Luke, chapter
Hold
1
that.
and verse 68.
Bring it out.
Blessed be
Hey,
Yahweh.
sister, I like the natural hair, yeah? Get the dress. Cover up that it's a present. It's not for everyone, man. Like a swing, everyone can have a turn in an amusement park. That's what it is. Even if it's a present, it's wrapped up. You understand? That's how a woman needs to be, man.
Anything precious is hidden.
Yeah, if there's anything precious, you've got a gift. You've got to take your time, open it up for you, man. It's not a present for everyone. That's how a woman is meant to be for her man. But yeah, she had the natural hair. You've got to give her benefit of the doubt. Yeah, credit where it's true.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 68. Blessed be Yahweh, power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
Bro, that's in the New Testament, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why what we're trying to do is using the precepts again. What we're reading in Isaiah, Revelation said the same thing. What we're reading more in Isaiah, the Gospels, right? Isaiah 61. He says it here, blessed be the Lord God of Israel. In Luke, New Testament. That's why pastors don't really want to debate what we call the Hebrew Israelites. Pastors don't want to debate, man. Because we're going to go, not saved. Because wisdom.
I've got my mum kicked out of companies churches for that.
Because, yeah.
Testing the science of religion. And the
Yeah,
history
they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want you to do
They don't want to
that.
hear that.
They don't want you to do that.
Violating me.
Us
Us saying I'm an evil.
Yeah, you're the Antichrist.
Bro, I'm only fucking 16 at the time, bro.
Yeah, just trying to ask serious
Yeah,
questions.
ask the question, like literally, I heard this in school, I'm hearing this shit on Sunday. Can you understand?
Yeah. Madness.
Verse 69. And have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Bro, the salvation, the Lord God of Israel, us. It's not talking about everyone. That's why it says, for God so loved the world now. It's looking a bit shaky when you're reading this one. We're still in the New Testament, bro.
70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies.
From who?
From our enemies.
Bro, the Lord has enemies, bro. You understand? We've got enemies. But not everyone is going to be a lovey-dovey. You understand? Saved from our enemies. Got any questions, King?
Right now,
You listening? Alright, so bro, there's a lot. Have you noticed? Have you seen the brothers? What we got on? Yeah. We're gonna read. We're gonna show
about the
you.
staff and everything.
Yeah, we'll go into that, man. Have you got? Give me the Baruch 3 and 8 first. Alright, we need to be saved from our enemies, man.
This is Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
But we're put in this condition because we don't listen. And if you don't hear, you must what? You have to feel, bro. If you don't hear, you gotta feel. Yeah, so we've been feeling licks this whole time because we didn't even listen to the Heavenly Father.
Then
So,
you go and learn.
so that's what we're gonna
Then you go and
learn.
learn.
So now what we're doing is we're learning with the scriptures now because we felt it for so long.
And to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers which have departed from the Lord our power.
So now, because we've departed from the Lord, now it's us returning to Him and showing Him we love Him. Go on, bro. Read the Numbers.
Numbers 15:38. 37. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of
No, you know what?
Israel.
Go up. Can't. Go into the context. We're going to go into the context to show you the reasons why this happened. Understand?
Right. This is Numbers 15:32.
Bring that
And
out.
while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
All right. On the Sabbath day, bro. The Sabbath day is a day where it's meant to be like a holy convocation, separate, no working, chilling. I go on.
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation, and they put him in ward, because it was not declared what should be done unto him.
Yeah, man. They took him and put him in like a prison, bro. Let's put him in a cell. They got him and they watched over him. And that's how serious it was to break a commandment. Remember, you know, like back in them days, you're breaking the Sabbath. They're like, right now, everyone just does it like whatever they want to do. But back in these
on a
times,
Saturday, bro.
Yeah.
on a Friday night,
Friday night.
right away, because the day begins when the sun goes down. So from Friday night, they're already starting to mass up the Sabbath.
I'll be real, yesterday as well, I was drunk yesterday, bro. I don't know why, bro.
Well, we can drink. Just don't be sober as you're drinking. Know your limitations. If you feel like, rah, this is my last one, but just dash it. Don't have to finish it because you paid. Just know your limitations. You get me? Because we can drink. I'm not saying no harm in drinking. I just try myself to not drink to get drunk. Drink to have a little vibe.
Have a little vibe.
Yeah, little vibe. Yeah, it's no harm. It's no harm. That's not against the commandments. But to be smart and be wise is not to be loosing out here. You get it? Especially if you're the boss of your block.
Never.
Yeah, you can't be loosing.
35. And Yahweh said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death.
Bro, it's punishable by death. You understand? Right now, we're not in that vibe. We got the Messiah, we got the grace. But grace don't last forever, like probation period.
Yeah.
When you go to work, you got the probation, innit? You got a verbal warning, written warning, disciplinary, no further. You got chances right now. Like in these times, there's just what? You mash up? Dead. Alright, Batty man, what? Dead. You know what I mean? Anything you do contrary, what you do, witchcraft, what? Dead. What you're talking about, what, Buddha man? Dead.
You sleep with the next man's wife?
Done. Dusted for you.
The world would be so much more easier than what everyone knows. So much more easier, bro.
Bro, the world will be so much more nice and better if we followed the laws and commandments.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's how wickedness will be eradicated out of Israel. That's what it says. That would happen so that so you purge out the leaven, purge out wickedness, you like cut out the tumor, the cancer, it just takes it out so it's no more inside the body. That's what wickedness has done to Israel. You see it happening, okay, and they will be known as what they say, like a what they call when something happens to someone, it's a sign, or no, when something happens to someone. Like, you know what I mean? It's some like when the whole nation sees it and says this guy is made an example of. There's another word that I'm looking for, but yeah, this man's made an example of, so people can see it. Go on.
Yeah, so it says, and Yahweh said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death, all the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp.
Bro, everyone's got a stone, bro. And that's what we love to use in our homelands. Man needs to pick up a big rock quickly and use judgment, bro. Alright, stone him with stones. No, we can't do that now. We can't see a man breaking the Sabbath and everyone say, yo, let's get our stones, man. The Israelites and chase him down and stone him, bro. Alright, right now we gotta be wink at his ignorance. Because he doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? We're not out here to say, oh, you guys break the Sabbath, you got no fringes on, you got no dress. We can't be like that. Because our people, they lack understanding, they lack knowledge, innit? So we gotta just show them, build them up.
Right. 36, and all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died as Yahweh commanded Moses.
Alright, so now let's keep going. Now you got the context.
And the Lord and Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel,
Right now,
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Alright, fringes. Alright, that word fringe in the Hebrew is I forgot what the word.
It's like a tassel or a lock.
It means locks.
Yeah,
The definition is locks. So you see how this looks like locks? Alright, yeah. So go on.
Throughout their generations, that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Alright, and it's got on the border of the ribbon, it's got blue. Alright, blue. Understand? Roses are red and violets are blue. It could be violet as well. Right, because the old English is violet. Right, so violet or like blue upon the border. This is our tradition, bro. You see the Native Americans and the Seminole Indians and that. You didn't see how they had it. Right? And they had the fringes as well, bro.
Even back home, that's how they are, tradition.
Yes, the Ugandans have got this thing. The Ghanaians have got this thing. A lot of them, the kings, they got this on their garments, bro. Right?
39. and it shall be unto you for a fringe,
This is what it means. This is why it's a fringe, right? Go on.
that ye may look upon it,
Go on.
and remember all the commandments of Yahweh.
So this is you're like, okay, I remember these guys. These guys are the Israelites. These are the ones that follow the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, and they're waiting for Yahweh Shai, like to the ignorantly called Jesus Christ, to come and destroy the heathens.
Can't.
Yeah, right, a badge of honor.
And do them,
And what?
and do them,
Right? It's about doing these commandments as well, man. Right?
and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which you used to go a whoring.
Bro. So look, you see this, see that faith that I'm saying in the Messiah, bro, to come. A lot of people give me Luke 12:51, and give me Isaiah 63, and I need 2nd Ezra chapter 13. You know what I mean? Because we showed you, we gave you law. We're going to give you a testimony to the law and to the testimony, right? This is the testimony of Yahweh Shai when he comes with the ignorantly called Jesus Christ, right?
This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth.
Right? Suppose you think that the Messiah is coming on this peace. Everyone, let's hold hands. I've got a dream. We'll all love you, W. Good?
I tell you nay.
I tell you what?
I tell you nay. But rather division.
Bro, there's division, bro. There's not everyone hold hands together with the so-called Caucasians and the Chinese. And that's why I say no Hong Kong Fui style in the kingdom, bro. No sweet and sour chicken Kung Fu Hong Kong style, bro. Right? No holding hands with them, bro. Alright, go on. And yeah, that's it. Rather division. A sword, man. To divide the sheep from the goats. And this is why, go on. Get from the top, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, from the top. Who is this that come forth from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah?
Who is this that cometh from Edom? Jacob, he's got a brother. Where's the brother Jacob? No, I think try this one. Yeah, that one. Alright, so Jacob, he's got a brother. And his brother is called Esau. Yeah? So Esau will be called Edom.
That's a name.
Edomites. There's a bit called Israel. You got the Israelites. Jacob. He is Esau, Edomites. They live in Bozrah. We live in Jerusalem. So Idumea is the place. Idumea, Mount Seir is the mountain, Mount Seir, and they're from Bozrah. That's the places. You know, like we're from Bethlehem, Nazareth. You know what I mean? That's our areas. That's our areas, right? Jordan. Their places is Bozrah, Idumea, Mount Seir, Esau. That's their places. Right? Go on.
Who is this that come forth from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah?
Go on.
This that is glorious in his apparel,
Glorious in his apparel, man.
traveling in greatness of strength.
Bro, power with the fringes, man. You know what I mean? He's got the damn fringes. He's got the long ephod on.
He's feeling himself right now.
Bro, yeah, man. He's like, oh, I'm coming sharp, man.
Yeah.
And he ain't caring, bro, because he's not caring on his vain thing. Because even though he's got the glorious apparel, listen to what happens to his glorious apparel. Listen to what.
I speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Right?
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
Bro, he's mighty to save. Why? Because Luke 1:68, it says, from their enemies, a horn of salvation from the sea line of Judah, David. Because why? To save us from our enemies, bro. Understand? When you see that Predator film, picture the Messiah coming like that to save his people.
God.
Alright, go on.
That's right.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel,
Go on.
and thy garments like him that treadeth in wine fat?
In the wine, but come stand.
God.
Go on.
I have trodden the winepress alone.
I've trodden the winepress alone. That means, bro, that's old English, kid, bro. You know, like Shakespearean kind of like poetry. Bro, he's red in his apparel, trodden the winepress alone. Imagine when you tread on the wine. You know, in the old school days, right? And all the juices are splurting. Alright? Go on.
I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people that was none with me.
There was no one with me to help him. He done it on his ones. You know, like on a Samson, on a David thing. Man killed 10,000. Don't watch that. I got this. I get the first 10. You can get the 400 over there. That's how mighty these men were in David's time, bro. Go on.
For I will tread their